After a period of trouble, including a 6-year prison stint for burglary, Malcolm Little emerged a changed man. He adopted the teachings of the Nation of Islam, a religious organization that pushed for black nationalism. As a member, he dropped his last name, what he called a slave name, and replaced it with the letter X. Malcolm quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a prominent and outspoken leader, with a voice that directly clashed with the mainstream civil rights movement.
I'm as much against integration as the white people in New York City are, but I am also against segregation, and I'm for separation. Separation is a system whereby the schools are operated by the black man, and it involves quality education.
Malcolm's rhetoric was frank. It carried a directness, derived from a long pent-up anger.
This is a segregationist, racist government that's controlled by people from the South. They can't solve the race problem.
Punctuated by a unique charisma, he offered a perspective that deconstructed limiting views of black America.
It's the problem of human rights, the problem of recognizing and respecting the 22 million Afro-Americans as human beings. Now, whatever is done to bring about the complete recognition and respect of the Afro-Americans as human beings, human rights are respected, then you're working toward a solution.
Malcolm's philosophy espoused the supremacy of blacks over whites, and unlike his contemporary, Martin Luther King Jr., he urged his followers to shake the shackles of racial injustice by any means necessary.
We don't advocate violence, but our people have been the constant victims of brutality on the part of America's racists, and the government has found itself either unwilling or unable to do anything about it. So out of necessity, we've reached a point now where our people must form self-defense units with which we can defend ourselves against the Southern racists like the Ku Klux Klan, the White Citizens Councils, and others.
Malcolm X's tone would later shift. In 1964, he left the Nation of Islam. He'd grown disillusioned with their mission, which he considered to be continually at odds with any significant civil rights progress. He traveled extensively throughout the Middle East and Africa, returning to the U.S. with far less separatist views. But where his new outlook would take race relations in America, the world would never know. On February 21, 1965, Malcolm X was assassinated while speaking at the Audubon Ballroom in New York City.
I saw two guys standing up, and my next impression, it all happened very rapidly, as you can understand, is of the gunshots. And I saw Malcolm had his hand up. He said, stay cool, stay calm, or something like that. And just then the gunfire went off, and his hand was up. I remember this. I turned around quickly, and the next thing I saw was Malcolm falling back in a dead faint.
The legacy of Malcolm X remains polarizing. But underneath the fire so often associated with the man was an essential voice, one unafraid to challenge perceived norms, and one that continues to manifest itself many decades later.